So guys, officially a year ago today, I said goodbye to ARK Survival Evolved. Now at the time, the decision was completely justified with the numerous failed playthrough attempts with the release of ARK Survival Ascended, but I'm gonna be honest guys, that decision has haunted me to this day. So I thought, why not? Why not give this game the proper send-off it deserves? Why not do the one thing that I could never seem to do in this game? Complete it. Guys, I'm not talking about just completing the island. We are going to go through all 12 maps. We're going to get all the explorer notes. We're going to get all the dinos in the game. We are going to do everything and anything this game has to offer. But there's one question left to be asked. Are you ready? Grab your cup of coffee, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's complete ARK Survival Evolved.
Are you the one I've been waiting for? You might be. I hope so. It's been so many cycles since I was her. Do I even still remember hope? I wasn't sure you'd ever turn up. The odds just kept getting longer. I guess I've been losing faith, while they've been gaining power. You have to reach me. Everything depends on your survival. Master this world. Make allies of its many creatures. Grow your strength and skill. Explore this place like I did so long ago. Put the pieces together and find me, survivor. You may be the only one who can.
All right, here we go, guys. Back in ARK Survival Evolved. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope you guys are too. Let's get straight into this. Let's go ahead, change ourselves to third person. Oh god, how do you do this again? Third person, there we go. Oh man, it's crazy to be back in this game after all this time, but I'm really excited for the series. I hope you guys are too. A couple things I want to mention right at the beginning of this one, guys. If you're interested in settings and stuff, let me know in the comments. I'll bring up any specific settings that you guys are interested in. Or if you guys are interested, I can do a whole settings video. I'm going to be honest, I kind of did that a while ago here in ARK Survival Evolved. I will go ahead and leave a link to it down in the description. But yeah, if you guys are interested in the settings, just let me know. But yeah, let's get started here. Let's go ahead and just start grabbing everything that we're going to need to start out this series. All right, got our first level up. I know we're grabbing a lot of fiber right now, but I want to make sure that we can just get a lot of stuff made, whether it's tools, clothing, the whole nine. Yeah, let's just kind of keep going at this here. Yeah, that should be good. 223, that's fine. We got our first level. Let's go ahead and put that into... That's right, we have movement speed again. Oh my god, nice. Okay, so I think to start out with, we're going to do a little bit of weight, and then we'll... You know what? Let's do movement speed. Already changing my mind. Let's unlock the stone hatchet and the spear. Let's see what we can craft at this point. And first things first, how do you go ahead? There we go, okay. We don't need the words, that's fine. Let's go ahead and throw out most of these skins. We're certainly not going to need them as of right now. I will keep the ARK 2 skins. And maybe we'll keep the chibi. But I'm not going to need you. 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 I will be dropping the measure berries to the last slot. Kind of a preference thing, if I'm going to be honest. We will hold on to the narco berries, and then, yeah, we are good. Unfortunately, we cannot get this green drop as much as I would love to right now. Need to be level 15 in order to do so. But, yeah, guys, it's pretty surreal being back here. I'm really excited for this series. I hope you... Oh, God, that's not even the right button. How do we do orbit camera again? I hope you guys are too. If you guys find yourself enjoying this one, of course, take a second. Make sure to hit that like button. Really appreciate it, especially with it being the first video of the series. It really helps out the views, really helps out the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. But, all right, we got our first tool made. let's go ahead and drop that down, and let's go ahead and get a little bit of flint. Also, any metal that we gather at this point, we're going to go ahead and keep that. That is definitely going to help us out here in the future. I'm going to probably want to get at least 20 flint, because I do want to go ahead and make some spears right away. All right, I can make the hatchet. Spears, I'm going to need wood. Cool. If you guys are curious about the XP, we are currently at 0.25 XP. If you guys aren't familiar with the channel, I do like to do a little bit of a tiered XP. Basically, from level 1 to level 25, we will be at 0.25 XP. From level 25 to level 50, we will be at 0.5 XP. From level 50 to level 75, we will be at 0.75 XP. And then finally, from 75 on, we will be at official 1.0 XP. I just really like the early game. I know everybody has their preference. I really like the early game, and I feel like you can just really... Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong button. I feel like you can just skyrocket through the early game if you keep it at 1.0, if I'm going to be honest. So, biggest thing we're going to have to keep in mind right now is encumbrance. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting to start out with here. We definitely need to get a few levels. Hopefully we get that while crafting. We got 4 left. We should get this next level. There we go. Cool. Not that it's really going to help, but we're going to kind of do a combination of movement speed and weight for right now. I know that extra 10 weight might not really help out, but it's fine for the meantime. But yeah, that extra 10 doesn't really do anything for us. Couple things we need to do to clean up the inventory here. I'm going to press Y to sort by name. I am going to go ahead and get rid of these berries, but like I said, we are going to keep these berries, and we're going to keep the measure berries for taming purposes. Not going to keep the stems for now, not going to keep that. The skins we will go ahead and kind of throw on. Drop you down. Come on. You know you want to. Come on. There we go. Gonna throw the axe skin down there too. The chibi we will just kind of keep in here for right now. No big deal. But yeah, oh my god, can't friggin' move. Gotta love early game of ARK. I do see a dodo over there, so we're definitely gonna take advantage of that. Let's get a little bit of food. I would like to get the next level before I use some engram points. I think what I would like to go for next is armor, which is going to be just our basic cloth armor and everything. Let's switch the not switch the camera that way, switch the camera that way. Yeah, gonna have to remember the controls here in ARK Survival Evolved. They made a couple of changes here from Ascended. Yeah, there we go. Headshots are so... It feels so great getting a headshot, honestly. Let's see, can I actually make another one? I can, perfect, okay. Yeah, always going to want to be capped up on our spears right now, because we never know. I mean, there could be a raptor on that side that makes its way towards us. There could be a carno. There can even be spinos in here, so we got to keep that in mind too. But yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to explore the area here a bit. My goal for today's episode would be to possibly make a base. We'll see what happens with that. I'm kind of thinking up there is going to be our base. We'll kind of get over there here in a little bit. I kind of just want to explore the area, just kind of get my feet wet back here in ARK Survival Evolved, and I want to, yeah, just kind of see what's around us, see if there's any threats, see if there's anything we could possibly tame. At this point, I would love to get a Moshops. I think a Moshops would be probably one of the best early game tames to get at this point, just with their reliability. Honestly, I guess the only thing they're not reliable in is fighting, but everything else... No, it was a trike. Okay, I thought I heard a Moshops. I was going to say. Perfect timing on that, but... Of course, as the series progresses, guys, I will be mentioning a setting here and there. So, if there is a setting that you're particularly interested in, let me know in the comments. But, you know, as it applies, I'll go... Oh, God, we got a spine over here. As it applies, settings will be brought up here and there. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these kills before the Spino gets over to us, because we might actually get our next level if we do this. So, damn, I wanted the headshot there. There we go. All right. Gotta watch out for that Spino. That's the last thing we need right now. No. You're not going in the water. Thank you. Now, for those of you wondering, the reason why I'm using the hatchet is I am trying to get as much hide as possible. I know food's going to be really important, but hide's going to be more important in the early game. So definitely want to get as much of that as possible. If you guys are interested in getting yourself more meat as opposed to more hide, use the pickaxe instead. But for right now, we are going to focus on the hatchet specifically. We got a couple of dodos down here. We also got a couple of lystros. This will get us the next level. I'm really hoping this big group. It's kind of crazy to look at this 6 or 7 group here and say, yeah, that might get us the level. Crazy. All right, headshot is what we're looking for. I was really hoping to get them killed so they wouldn't go all on the run, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. All right, there's our next level. Probably going to go into the weight stat here too, just because we are collecting a lot of stuff at this point. But we'll do that here in a second once we take out all these dodos. Wow. All right, where is the other dodo? Had a mate boost. I don't see the other dodo. Do you guys? It's got to be behind this rock, right? No, it's not. Huh. How did you have a mate boost? Maybe there's a dodo further down the beach that we haven't seen yet? All right, I guess that dodo survives, because, I mean, there's no way it's the one all the way down there. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I am going to go for that dodo, though. Trying to get as much XP as possible in this early game. So, and you know what? Might as well take advantage of it right now, because eventually a raptor is going to spawn in. So, definitely just going to want to get the kills for ourselves, get the XP, and all that fun stuff. All right, here we go. So satisfying, though. Oh, my God. The headshots are so satisfying. All right. Let's go ahead and make another one. We are also another level down. Let's put that into weight. Yeah. All right. At this point, we have a total of 18 points, it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and unlock all the cloth. And then we can also get the campfire. Perfect. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 5. Gonna need a little more fiber. Now, I know with Ark Survival Ascended, I know with the updated graphics and the better gameplay and all that kind of stuff, it feels so good coming back to this game, though. You know, there are bugs, there are issues with Ark Survival Evolved that will unfortunately never be fixed at this point, but it's just one of those things. It's like, it's just nostalgia. That's what it is. And look at this. This looks gorgeous, honestly. By the way, guys, if you don't know, I'm playing on the Xbox Series X, just to give you an idea. But, I mean, this looks nice. This looks really nice for a 10-year-old plus game, right? I think it's 10 years old at this point, right? Crazy. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get our armor going here. I think we're missing pants. Yeah, we're missing pants. Okay. And then I usually like to make 2 campfires right away, just so we can cook up as much food as possible. So it looks like we're going to need a little more stone in order to get that done. And while we're at it, always want to make sure everything's repaired. All right. Let's get right over here. Come on. Give me that little bit of stone. I think that's good enough. No. Okay. We need one more. There we go. 2. Perfect. Okay. Now, I did say, ultimately, I want to make my base... Hey, look at that. We got a level. Sweet. Okay, let's put on the pants. Let's go ahead and put this into movement speed. There we go. Now, I did say that eventually I kind of want to move my base all the way kind of over that way. But I think for right now, we're going to go ahead and just kind of set up a couple of campfires over here just so we can at least get some food. There is a Mo Shops. Ooh, okay. If this wants Mejoberry... Oh my god, we're going to be golden. We are going to be golden if this wants Mejo. Come on, man. Come on. Hook me up. Rare mushroom. No! It's because I called you man, isn't it? Isn't it? That's why. Oh, come on. All right. It is what it is. Couldn't be a perfect start or anything. We have a Parasaur over there. Let's see. We don't really have anything bad in the area right now, which is great. We have a Quetzal. Wow. Okay, cool. I think we're going to go ahead and just kind of set something a little up over here. I think we're just going to set up the campfires here just so we can get a little bit of food going. Oh my god, there's no snapping or anything. This feels so weird. Oh, man. All right, we're going to split that. 40 goes... Oh, god, that's right. How do you move everything over again? It's not the same way. There we go. Okay. Well, I ended up eating some raw meat. There we go. Okay. Put you on fire. You on fire. Honestly, I never understood why in Ark Survival Ascended they changed a lot of the, like, mapping and everything with the buttons. I don't honestly... I've never understood that. I've honestly never understood that. But it's fine. It is what it is. We're just going to eat a little bit of raw meat at some point. It's no big deal. Hopefully it doesn't kill us. Okay, let's get a little more fiber. Just going to always want to stack up with this kind of stuff. And I think... I was going to say once we get the next level, we are not even close to the next level. Oh my god. You know what? I think once we get this food, we're going to go ahead and travel to our new base location spot. We'll kill a couple of things along the way. I see a couple of Lystros over there. Oh, there's a Trilobite over there too. Do I want to go over now just to get to that? Oh, that's a risk. But Trilobites are really good to start out with. You know what? We're going to play it safe. Not going to do that trip as of yet. One of the things we got to keep in mind, too, in Ark Survival Evolved, when we cannot pick this up, we have to actually demolish it in order to pick it up, which kind of stinks. We will get back half our resources, which is nice, but I kind of wish we got full resources back. I wish it didn't have that issue, but that's fine. It is what it is. No big deal. Another Ark Survival Ascended quality of life update that is going to make things a little more difficult here on Evolved, but that's fine. No big deal. All right. Looking through our inventory here, just going to kind of keep doing management. Oh, the seeds. That's right. Okay, we're going to hold on to these. What's really nice in Evolved is these don't have a spoil timer like they do in Ascended, so that's definitely a quality of life thing that's helping us out in this case. Doesn't make sense, of course. I think... Do seeds have an actual spoil? Like, if you have seeds, right? I'm trying to think, like, real life here. If you have seeds, you got tomato seeds, you got... I'm going to check this Mo Shops again. I really hope that... I know at some points it does switch over to something else. Maybe we'll get really lucky. I doubt it. Are you going to break my heart again? You're going to break my heart again. Rare mushroom. Damn it. Okay. So my question is, do seeds actually spoil in real life? I don't know. All you farmers out there, let me know. Or I guess gardeners. Whatever you guys do. Anybody who knows the answer to that, let me know. Do seeds actually spoil in real life? All right, let's collect a few more stone along the way here just to at least have on us. How are we looking fire-wise? And the reason why I do like doing this is once we do break these, we can make a campfire right away. So at least we'll always have a campfire on us. I think we'll just let these go until the wood burns out. I think that's what we'll do. But all right, I guess right now, guys, let's kind of just sit, relax, and wait this out. I think we're also going to go ahead. Emotes. How do you do this again? Emotes, Hide hat. There we go. Cool. Okay. Yeah, let's show off the hair. Yeah, one thing I miss from ARK Survival Ascended is hair growth. Really weird that that's not a thing. Now, granted, I will admit, in ARK Survival Evolved, we've been here 15 minutes. We should not have a full-blown beard already, but they definitely could have slowed that down on ARK Survival Ascended, but instead they just got rid of it completely, which, I don't know. I never really understood that concept, but I don't know. I'm not a game designer. I don't know. It is what it is. All right, so looking at our inventory here, we have a total of 8 engram points, so we could technically start with foundations and stuff, but I think we're going to go with the storage box instead, because once we get up to our new base location up there, I think we're going to make a couple of storage boxes at that point, and we're going to go on a bit of a resource grind. Resource grind is going to help us with leveling. We'll also go ahead and kill a couple of creatures. It's crazy to think that we're only at level 5 here, honestly. Is this fire ever going to burn out? Oh my god. Like, there we go. Jesus, right when I say something. And there we go. Okay, it's completely out. Cool. Okay, so let's throw everything into our inventory. Oh my god, it's so much easier moving stuff left to right. I forgot about that in ARK Survival Evolved. Oh my god, all you have to do is just click once. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, we don't have that in Ascended. It's like you gotta click it 50 friggin' times in order to get your stuff to move over. Okay, in the meantime, though, we'll go ahead and make that campfire, and we're gonna start making the trip around at this point. We got 26 food, so we're definitely good there. We obviously have a water source right here. That trilobite and that trilobite is still there. Yeah, we definitely gotta get to that. Okay, get some water. Let's start our little trek. Hopefully we get another level along the way here, because I know we've kind of been going this back and forth with weight and movement speed, but right now, I do think weight is going to be more important. Once we get it to probably 200 weight, then movement speed will start kind of coming into play and everything. But let's see if we can cross right over here. If we can, that would be perfect. But yeah, got to keep in mind, this game has potentially level 150 piranha. So, yeah, if you guys don't remember that, yeah, all the random small dinos in the game all have levels now. Trilobites will have levels. What is it? The mosquitoes, like the dragonflies, they'll have levels. The ants have levels. Yeah, I remember that being really rough. All right, let's see if we can get to these trilobites, though. That's the thing. These trilobites could be like level 150 trilobites and are going to have a crap ton of hit points. Let's see. And the problem is, once you hit one, they're all going to scatter. See, this guy's a level 10. It's not a level 1 anymore. Okay, they're level 10 at least. That's good. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. I want to keep an eye on the other one, too. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Awesome. Hey, we got Black Pearl already. That's kind of crazy. A lot of chitin. Give me that chitin. There we go. Yeah. You can get some really good resources from trilobites in early game. But yeah, let's keep making our way down the beach here. I did see... Yep, there he is. Okay, I did see a Lystro. There's a dodo. Cool. Really thought that was a headshot, but okay. All right. Get those spears back. Let's rinse and repeat. All right, can I make... No, I need wood. Okay, cool. Also, I want to make sure that we get up there, because it is starting to get close in the nighttime, so I know it doesn't seem like it, but I'm like, it seems to be getting a little bit darker than what I remember, so... What time is it? Yeah, it's 16:08, so it's 4 o'clock already. Yeah, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Now, the other difference for people that have only played ARK Survival Ascended and not ARK Survival Evolved is nighttime is very, very different here in Ark Survival Evolved. It is impossible to see anything, and it's freaking scary, man. So I'm going to want to make sure to make a torch, too. While we're at it, let's go ahead and just do that right now. One resource that you never seem to need to make in Ark Survival Ascended, going to be honest, it's just so freaking light. Which, as a content creator, it's great. You know, you don't have to do any gamma or anything like that. But, yeah, and Evolved, not so much. You can't even see, like, a couple feet in front of you at nighttime. So, definitely going to want to make sure that we're kind of up there and we're safe and everything. Let's see if we got anything else along the beach here. If we can find a couple more trilobites, that would be great. But for right now, it's been pretty docile, which is nice. Got a couple of compies, speaking of which. That could be pretty bad, especially if they're high-level ones. We do have Mo shops. We could potentially still have a great start to the series here. What's good about these guys is, because they're a pack, you can get some pretty good levels from these guys. And as long as you keep backing up, they're pretty easy to kill. Just make sure you don't run into anything else. There we go. All right, we're almost at level 6, guys. Level 7, I think, is when things start to get interesting. Is it level 7 or is it further? Let's see. Oh, no, it's further down. Oh, God, it's level 11. I will say, probably level 11 is when things really start to pick up XP-wise, which is kind of interesting to say. That's when you'll get wooden foundations. And, yeah, just building an early game. Building and killing gets you a lot of levels. Okay, you want... mushroom. God damn it. Ugh. This game's forcing me to have a bad beginning. No, we're really not. The beginning's actually been pretty good so far. It's been a lot better than most beginnings, if I'm going to be honest. All right, get a little bit of water. What can we do to get our next level real quick? You know what? It's probably a good idea to go ahead and make a storage box. That'll get us the level. We can go ahead and put that into weight just to help us out a little bit more. Alright, there's the level anyways. And we'll go ahead and make one of those anyways, and we will go ahead and go into weight. Okay, so we have a total of 10 points to work with here. We can unlock mortar and pestle and narcotic. Interesting. I almost want to do that. I am. No! Did I read that wrong? How many points was... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, we got that. All right. What do we need to make a mortar and pestle? Because you know what? That'll get us a little bit of XP. All right. We need stone. I want to make 2 mortar and pestles, kind of similar to the campfire situation. Gonna be honest, I don't necessarily want to hit up on these rocks. These are kind of our... This is another version of the smooth river rocks over there. They'll actually give you a decent amount of metal, so I definitely don't want to hit those. I'm going to go ahead and hit these over here. This will be our stone rocks. Looking for 65, and we're already encumbered. Oh, boy. All right, we got enough to make a mortar and pestle. I was going to say, if we got 120... 130, 65 each. All right. How much XP is that going to give us? Not a lot. All right. And that is why you always want to have resources on you, because, yeah, your stuff is going to break all the time. Come on. Is that enough to make another one? It is perfect. Okay, and we can barely move. But we can. We can move. Cool. You know what? Maybe this is the time to make our second thatch and wood. Yeah, you know what? This is going to be the time. Let's go ahead and make this. We are at 10. Let's just repair these. Why not? Just to help us in the weight as best we can. Oh, God. Welcome to early game, guys. All right. Is there anything that we can drop right now that we can actually afford to drop? No? No, I think we just got to kind of lug it up there. Yeah. Oof. It's going to be rough. All right, you know what? We're not going to be doing this for the next hour. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to drop all the inventory. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the essentials. I need that. Didn't I make 2 of these? Did I not? Wait a second. I thought I made... okay, maybe I didn't make 2. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to take you. 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 What else is heavy? Nothing really else. I mean, I guess we'll take you and you. Let's switch back over to third person. All right, let's make sure that there's no threats or anything around. But yeah, this is going to be the brand new base location, guys. So we're going to go ahead and just put a box right here. Simple as that. Let's go ahead, just throw this stuff in there for right now. Let's go back and get our stuff. Oh, man. Yeah, if you're going to do that, guys, if you're going to go ahead and drop your inventory, make sure it's in a spot that's not heavily, like, grassy or anything like this, just so it's really easy to spot. You know what I mean? Make sure... yeah, make sure you put it in a good spot. All right, there we go. Yeah, now we can move around a little bit. Cool. I think we'll make a second storage box. 1 for the XP, 2 because we're going to have a lot of stuff coming at us. But yeah, just kind of having it up here, it's kind of out of sight, out of mind for right now, at least until we make a base. All right, let's kind of go through our inventory. What do we actually need right now, and what do we don't need? Okay, so we don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need you right now either. Food-wise, I'm going to go ahead and probably start splitting some of this meat, if I'm going to be honest. I think we're going to split all this. We have 23 meat. We're actually pretty good here. So I'm going to go ahead, put this all in the inventory. We're going to go ahead and split all this. Bring this all back. All that meat's going to get this spoil timer now, and we're just going to split this. And now all this eventually is going to spoil, which we can use for narcotics. Okay, so what else do we not need? We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need you right now. We don't technically need you either right now, so we can put you away. We don't need the skins, but the skins also don't weigh anything, so I don't really see the justification in having them. We're going to put you in there, too. I know I just talked about weight, but once these spoil, these are going to have a full spoil timer, and we're going to convert this one back over to kind of rinse and repeat what we just did. Always want to have resources on us, so we got some stone, thatch, and wood. We're all good there. Won't need the silica pearls. And I think we're good right now. Yeah, our weight's looking pretty good. Okay, so I think right now is going to be of a resource grinding sesh. Because we just need to get levels at this point. And I don't know how else we're going to do it right now, since we've kind of killed most of the easy things in the area. Let's look at this for a second and see. Yeah, no, we don't even have access to the bowl or anything yet. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, let's go ahead and just gather a crap ton of wood. We'll also get a decent amount of thatch and a decent amount of fiber too, but wood is going to be the priority at this moment. Really? Raw prime fish meat? Ugh. And here is going to be the problem with having the base up here. Water. Yeah. So we're going to run down to the water at this point. Ark Survival Ascended players, if you're curious how dark Ark Survival Evolved gets, mind you, we are in the moonlight right now. So just to give you an idea with and without the torch, this is, of course, without the torch. This is with the torch. Without the torch, can't see a damn thing. With the torch, can barely see anything. All right, let's get down to the water here. But yeah, basically, guys, I've just been going ahead, grinding throughout the night here. We have gotten ourselves another level, which is really nice. I would really hope by morning we can get another level. I don't know if that's going to be pushing it a little bit, which is kind of crazy to say. But let's have a little bit of water. Let's go ahead and put this level in. We will be at level 7. We're going to go ahead and put that into weight, of course. Let's have a quick look to see what we've unlocked. So we've unlocked the spyglass. We've unlocked the bed, which is nice. We have 12 points. The bed should probably be the priority, I'm going to be honest. But at the same time, I mean, we could also go ahead and unlock a little bit of thatch, so at least we can go ahead and start making, like, some form of a base. Because if I unlock this, it's also going to unlock this, which is 11 points. So it's really the priority at this point. Do we unlock thatch foundations? And potentially an entire house? 3, 6, 9, 12. Or do we unlock the bed? I'm going to go with the actual foundations. I think we'll be able to get that next level a little bit quicker if we go ahead and do it this way. Oh, that's right. I can actually. It's 3 and 3. Oh, my God. That's right. So, you know what? It's going to be a square. Oh, I can't even unlock this because I need the door frame. Oh, my God. That's right. All right. Yeah. All right. So we'll have almost a complete base. And yes, your torch works in the middle of the rain. I don't know why. It is a thing, though. All right. Yeah, I guess we're just going to keep resource grinding throughout the night. Once we actually have a little bit of daylight, I think that's when we'll go ahead and start getting the base all set up. Yeah, this is a typical night in Ark Survival Evolved, if you were curious. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't miss this. Certainly don't miss this. All right, there we go, guys. We officially survived our first night. Now, the first thing I'm going to want to do, too, is go ahead and organize the inventory. You have to do this both for your inventory and any items inventory. We're going to go ahead and sort by name just to make things a little bit easier. I think it automatically does this one too. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Okay, so it does do all the inventory. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start making our base here. Because we only have access to thatch, it's not going to be too crazy here. I think we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Might only do 3. We'll have to see. I need one of these. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe? And then 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Okay. Now, the only thing is, keep in mind with thatch, guys, thatch structures actually weigh more than the resources needed, so just make sure your inventory isn't too encumbered right in the beginning, kind of similar to what my inventory is currently. Yeah, you're not going to be able to move or anything like that. It's the only structure that actually costs more than the resources. Once we get into wood, stone, all that, yeah, it goes so much faster, honestly, and that is a white with a ring around it in the background. Oh, I would love to get access to that. I really would. Oh, no. Come on. All right. But yeah, basically, guys, I went ahead and made a separate inventory box. So that one over there is for resources. That one over there is for just hodgepodge kind of stuff. This is going to be for the wood, thatch and fiber in order to make bases and everything. But we're looking pretty good here. Let's go ahead and throw all this away, or at least put this all in here. Okay, so now this is where things get interesting with making a base, because in Ascended, you can kind of just bring your foundation up, down, whatever you want to do. Not so much in this. You got to have everything nice and lined up. If I want to go ahead and bring the base out this way, yeah, it could end up actually meshing in the floor. So, gonna want to be careful with all this. Plus, on top of that, too, you only have a 30-second timer to pick the stuff up. And if you don't, you got to destroy it and do it all over again. So, we're going to go ahead and start with the base kind of further back here, I think, because we can always go ahead and kind of redesign this whole thing. So, I'm going to go ahead and do 1, 2, 3. Because for now, I think we're going to do a doorway here. And then it's just going to be a small little base thing here because... Ooh, white drop. All right. Unfortunately, not a white with a ring around it, but still, might get us some decent resources. Really? I'll take the door. But everything else now we don't necessarily need. We'll go ahead and break that stuff. We'll go ahead and make our base first, and then we'll go ahead and break the stuff. But yeah, I think this is how we're going to do it. Unless I want to do the door. I guess it doesn't make a difference. We can do the door this way. And then... yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Okay, so we're going to do the door on this side. Got to get the camera lined up and everything. Oh my god, the snap points. This makes you honestly really appreciate the building that we now have in Ascended. Alright, so we're going to go this way. We're going to go this way. We're going to go this way. This way. Unfortunately, we don't have any access to windows or anything yet, so it's just going to look like this. And I think that looks pretty good, actually. Okay, so we'll use thatch ceilings. I guess technically we could go ahead and do this, kind of make like a little really crappy awning. But we got 3, so 1, 2, 3. There's our base. Look at this. Oh, man, this base looks awesome. This thing is ready to take on the world, honestly. All right, I guess with the remaining resources and stuff, we'll go ahead and just make a little like, messed up one over here. So we can go ahead and just destroy all this, because we don't necessarily need it. There we go. All right. Got that nice little crunch sound. Oh, that's right. We can actually switch these to block foundations if we want, instead of it having a little bit of a... I forgot about that. Switch to block. Switch to block. Switch to block. So yeah, now it's actually got like a little bit of a floor. Now it looks like a solid foundation. There we go. All right, so we have ourselves a base finally. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick second. Oh my god, orbit camera's a little wonky. I'm going to take a second and quickly organize this base. I want to move all this stuff inside if we can. That would be great. I think we're going to just go ahead and make new storage boxes. I think that just makes life so much easier for us. So if I can make a total of... let's make 4. That's fine. Maybe we'll get that extra level that we need. 1. We're not going to get the level. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I do notice... oh, no, I guess that's intended. We don't have a spyglass, so we can't see it. I was kind of looking at the shape of the... hey, we got a torch sparkler skin. Here's the thing that I really like in Ark Survival Evolved that Ascended hasn't seemed to figure out yet. Getting all of these skins was an achievement. It wasn't just, like, given to you. It wasn't through the store or anything like that. It was just... yeah, you kind of did something in the game. Whether we survive the night, maybe that's what this is for. I don't know. But yeah, we just got a Torch Sparkler skin for no reason. I love that. Yeah, a lot of the skins in the game, you need to actually achieve something in order to actually get the skin, which is really cool. I really like that concept. I kind of wish, like I said, I kind of wish Ascended got that concept. What is the issue here? Why are we... There we go. Okay. So for now, we'll go ahead and put a storage box kind of in this corner, I guess. Gonna make sure it allows us to snap. Remember, we don't have snapping or anything, so this gets pretty interesting. I'm gonna go right about there. And then we're gonna go about right there. And then we're gonna go about right there. And again, guys, you just gotta eyeball this. Oh, look how far we've come. All right, let's see. You know what? I'm going to put that... The problem is now I got to reline myself up to put this fourth one down. Oh, that's never going to happen. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Three's fine. Three's fine. Maybe we'll break the fourth. Let's get all this stuff back. We'll break you. I don't know if this is going to encumber myself. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we won't necessarily do this one yet. There we go. You know what? We could also go ahead and put those mortar and pestles down, and maybe we can get a little bit of narcotic going. All right, so this back one's just going to be random stuff. We'll throw you in there. We'll throw you in there. We'll throw you in there. We'll throw you. Sparkler skin. You know what? No. Bring that sparkler skin back out. We'll put that on the torch. There we go. We'll also throw you in there, and we'll throw you in there. Okay. Next one is just going to be resources. That, and that. And then, yeah, these guys, that's fine. And then that. Okay. And then this one will be specifically the fiber, thatch, and wood. Cool. Okay. All right, and that is the last of it. And I've actually realized, too, we don't have narcotic unlocked, so there's no real point in doing that right now. I think what we're going to do is... I am still going to put down the mortar and pestle, but we're obviously not going to be able to do anything with it. I think we'll place it over here. Right there's fine, and right there's fine. Cool. But right now, guys, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go on a quick little adventure here. Not sure if I mentioned it in the intro, not sure if I mentioned it before, but with this series, guys, I'm not giving myself any rules. I'm going to be able to go over to any map at any time. I'm able to do whatever I want at the time. So I think we're going to go ahead and head over to the obelisk, actually. I think we're going to go ahead and possibly head over to another map this soon. Now, don't worry, guys. We're going to be jumping back and forth and everything here, but I want to see what happens along the way here. I'm curious to see if there's going to be any interesting creatures along the way. Kind of want to see if we can possibly get that next level 2 would be really nice. We'll have to see what happens. Anything that we do pick up along the way here, whether it's like hide, raw meat, all that kind of stuff, we'll pop in the obelisk as we transfer out of here too. But where are we going to transfer? Well, you guys are going to have to figure that out in the next episode. I'm not going to mention it just yet. Leave you guys kind of hanging a little bit here. Let's go ahead and get a couple of kills along the way. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking like, well, look, we have access to all the maps. We have access to everything at this point. You know, why not? Why not play it this way? You know, everybody has their own way of wanting to play ARK and everything, but, you know, we're doing a more traditional sense, I guess, in ARK Survival Ascended. So with this one, yeah, we'll do something a little bit different here. Let's change it back over to third person. I will say probably the most difficult thing that's going to happen from Evolved to Ascended is remembering the controls. Yeah, remembering the controls for each game is going to be, yeah, pretty interesting here. Third person, let's get you killed. There we go. Getting so close to that next level, too. If we can get that before getting over to the obelisk, that would be great. I see some trikes. I don't see anything bad in this water, which is good. There we go. All right, we got a Spino to our left. Got a lot of ichthyes to keep in mind, too. Couple of dodo kills. Yeah, I think if we get one more kill here, we'll officially get... Oh my god, there's another Spino. It never ends. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, I do have this on maximum difficulty, but still. That's more for the wild levels, not for friggin' Spinos everywhere. Am I going to be able to get around this? Okay, he's occupied. Let's go, 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 go. Oh my god, a baryonyx. Oh, Jesus. There's going to be a Sarco up here too, isn't there? Just because. All right. Let's get up here for a second. There is a couple of dodos. Yeah, you know what? I want the dodos. Really? First miss of this. Oh god, I hear it. No, 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 no. I heard it, I heard it, I heard it. Nope, 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 nope. Pego. Nope, not dealing with it. Go, 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 go. I'll lose out on the level to get rid of the Pego. That's fine. Is it still coming after me? Oh, it's still coming. Oh god, there's a Sark over there too. Yep, nope, 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 nope. Yeah, the problem with Pegos in this game is, I don't know if they really changed it over from Ascended or not. They'll follow you to the ends of the earth, so just keep that in mind. As long as you get out of render with the Pego, you should be good. But yeah, they will just follow you. Got that level that we were looking for, finally. Really? There we go. Jeez, we got like a sea of dodos over here. Ooh, our first threat of the series. Dillo. Okay, yeah. All right, let's go for the Dillo. Yep, here we go. We got the high ground. And that was no threat at all. Okay, cool. Really? Thank you. Okay, so heading over to the obelisk really wasn't that bad. I actually thought it was going to be a little bit worse, but there we go. Okay, so level 8. Awesome. Now, there is a very good chance at Red Obelisk there's going to be raptors. I don't know why that's a thing, but yeah, always on that platform, there's always something up there. Maybe we'll get lucky this time, but yeah, in the past, I've always had some experience where there's just something. All right, we're almost there, though. Okay, so Parasaur, that's really good. That's actually really good seeing that. That just gives me a little bit of hope that there's no raptors up here. But there still could be, so we're going to take this nice and easy. Okay, now we're good. Parasaur, nothing else. Sweet. All right, so guys, we have completed our first episode here on the brand new Ark Survival Evolved series. Really excited, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, take a second, make sure to hit that like button. On top of that, guys, if you're enjoying the series so far, you're excited to see more here on the brand new Ark Survival Evolved series, take a second, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. What level is this Parasword? Just to give us an idea. Level 95. Okay, not bad. All right, well, moment of truth, guys. We're going to go ahead, put everything in the inventory, and we are going to head out of here. Where are we going to go? Not going to tell you that until the next episode, guys, but let's go ahead, get all this stuff out of here. Throw this all in. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I think that's everything on our character. That is everything, but guys, like I said, that's going to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you all in the next one. Where are we gonna go? You gotta wait till episode 2 to find out. See you all in the next one.